He soaked a model airplane in the bathtub and used tweezers to remove the airline logo from the tail wing. He then carefully placed it on a homemade counterfeit check. After pressing the check between the pages of a book for a few moments, he walked into a bank to exchange it for cash. As the bank employee began to verify the authenticity of the check, he quickly started complimenting her to distract her. In the end, he successfully exchanged the check for $300 in cash. Next, he bought a bunch of airplane models and followed the same process to create dozens of fake checks with airline logos. He even ordered a custom-made pilot's uniform. Then, he went to the biggest bank in New York, carefully observing the employees at each counter, avoiding the older, more experienced ones. Finally, he zeroed in on the youngest cashier. He flattered her with a few sweet words, creating a closer connection. Soon enough, he managed to exchange a large sum of fake checks for cash again. The man then disguised himself as a pilot at the airport. Using his new role, he easily boarded planes without anyone questioning him. He even used a cheap necklace to charm a woman. Not stopping there, the man discovered that the check codes were printed using a magnetic ink printing machine. At an auction, he successfully bought the same model of the old machine. With the help of the machine, his ability to forge checks increased dramatically. He began to forge checks, altering the check codes at the bottom. Within a few months, he had scammed millions of dollars from the banks. The FBI formed a special task force to track him down. The team leader used the routes of the forged checks to trace the man to a hotel. With a gun in hand, he burst into the man's room. At that moment, the man calmly walked out of the bathroom and immediately started using his charm to talk his way out of the situation. He confidently lied, saying that he was from the Secret Service and that the fraudster had already been taken by his colleagues. When the FBI agent asked to see his ID, the man tossed his wallet over to him. As the agent reached to open the wallet, the man quickly pulled back the curtains, claiming that the man wearing glasses was the real fraudster. In reality, the two men were just the man's neighbors. At that moment, the FBI agent was completely fooled. The man instructed the agent to stay in the room and protect the scene while he grabbed his printer and prepared to leave. Once the man was gone, the team leader sat on the bed, feeling something was off. His hand trembling, he opened the wallet and found no ID. Slowly, he realized he had been tricked. He pulled back the curtains and realized that the man had already escaped.